Other people are going to do and say whatever they want, but it doesn't mean that they're right.
I can't right now.
Okay.
Welcome, Pisces. Welcome to Savvy Star. This is a full moon reading. Full moon is in Cancer. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, push the notification button for future videos. This reading is for January 10th, the full moon, through January 24th. And then we'll be starting the Chinese New Year soon. And in future videos, I'll be going over certain things with that. Okay. Let's see what's in store for Pisces. This full moon is in Cancer, which is a water sign, which is very, very compatible for you. You should enjoy this full moon tremendously. Okay. A lot going on for the new year, start of a new decade. And in the Chinese culture, it's also the start of a new 12-year cycle. Okay, so your first card is the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords is kind of adversity, starting out the new year with maybe some confrontations, some arguments, some things that you weren't prepared for, didn't want. Maybe what influenced that was the Tower. The Tower is abrupt changes. So there were some abrupt changes that actually needed to happen. And you actually just need to walk away from the argument. These abrupt changes were things that were no longer working for you in your life. You're starting fresh, new year. So it's important that you let go of anything that is no longer working for you. And this feeling, it can be a little terrifying, especially for little Pisces. You're tougher than you think. These abrupt changes are not comfortable for anybody. But you're highly sensitive to your environment, so it's a little startling. There is a father figure involved that's overseeing and influencing this reading. The Emperor, he's strong, and he realizes that these changes and maybe some of these disagreements are not comfortable for you. The Six of Pentacles, there's probably someone from your past coming back into your life, a friend, a schoolmate, and someone that will bless you with maybe some financial opportunities or some distraction from these abrupt changes that are taking place. This father figure, he's a stronghold for you right now. He has a strong influence. He's a protector. He's a provider. And he will help you through this. The Page of Swords. There may be some gossip that is attached to some of these abrupt changes. The father figure will help protect you from any gossip. Just make sure that you don't partake in any of this gossip. Make sure that the friends that are back in your life or that you bump into, they're not part of the gossip, but you really can't control other people. Other people are going to do and say whatever they want, but it doesn't mean that they're right. So you may have, or you may be dealing with some gossip over an argument, but you have a very strong card in this father figure, the Emperor. He is very protective, and he will provide whatever it is that you need to stay safe. and your feelings protected, because Pisces is very, very sensitive, very psychic. Let's see. The Five of Wands. Okay. You have some adversity, but it's all good. Maybe you're having a creative argument. There's something to do with your creativity that is not quite flowing like it should. You've hit some bumps in the road in a creative venture that you are involved in. Maybe that's where the gossip is involved, but that's certainly not how everybody else sees you. Everybody sees you as the sunshiny star that you are in this creative venture. Things happen for a reason, and these really are blessings wrapped in barf, and it's going to be a very, very busy year. I can't emphasize that enough. The energy this year, everybody, even if you're lazy, which Pisces is not. Pisces is very creative. And in order to be successful, you're going to hit some bumps in the road, and that's okay. Don't let it defeat you. That's what this card is. Don't let any of these bumps or things that look like, we're going to take her down. No, they're not going to take you down. They're just going to make you stronger. And in the eyes of everybody else, you are a star. You are our little Pisces, and everybody loves you, and you're sweet, and you're sensitive, and you're very insightful. Don't be afraid to walk away from something emotional that is no longer working for you. It's the start of a new year. I think that as a Pisces, you knew this was coming. You saw this coming. But when it happens, it feels abrupt. And that's what the Tower is. The Tower is, it is the abrupt change. And it is what you are walking away from. And it feels startling. But you can fill your time with better things. The 5 is always a difficult card for whether it's pentacles or cups or swords, it doesn't matter, wands. 5 is it means that it's a growth card. So there's a lot of growth. You saw whatever argument this was coming. But again, you have this father figure card that is influencing all of this. And he's very protective, and he if you let him, and I guess maybe that's the part for you, you have to allow it. You have to allow him to provide for you as well. But walking away, and when you do walk away, that feeling of being stripped and it's abrupt, that's what's difficult. But this full moon is in Cancer, and so it's all about family, and it's all about tradition, and it is a very compatible full moon for you. It's a water sign. You're a water sign. Is it very emotional? Yes. So it'll feel very cathartic. The whole full moon will be very cathartic. The Justice card, it can either mean, it can mean a legal situation that is happening, but walking away from something that is no longer working, and that abrupt change can only bring justice to you and can bring balance. So I think all this adversity that has been happening to you is really to put balance back into your life, if that makes any sense at all. Sounds like dichotomy a little bit, but sometimes things have to happen. And whenever I see the Tower, it's a harsh card, but it's a really necessary card. So there was a lot of things that weren't working for you that you're fortunate enough to know that you're walking away from it. Don't get stuck in it. Everybody sees you as the star and the sunshine and just the wonderful, wonderful Pisces that you are. It's bringing balance back into your life. Don't get stuck in the gossip, because people always like to talk about popular people. Just kidding. They always want something to talk about, and they will sensationalize even the smallest things. So, but just don't get... The adversity is... I know I say this all the time, but they're blessings wrapped in barf. So please look for the blessing, and in your case, the balance that it will restore into your life. Enjoy this full moon. Enjoy your family. Clearly, there's a father figure or a very prominent protector in your life that they're handling things. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification button for future videos. And I'm going to go into more detail about the Chinese astrology, which I'm really excited about. I just love it. So there's two really big things. It's going to be a very exciting year. It's going to be a very busy year. And enjoy the full moon. Bye, Pisces.